want to make more friends? Thank you. By show of hands, how many of you want to influence more people? Thank you. Welcome to my session. My name is Riya Coach and I'm in Leadership Academy. Now, before we start, why don't we all play a game? Welcome to game time. The name of the game is Green Pyramid. What's the name of the game?
Green Pyramid.
What's the name of the game?
Green Pyramid.
The objective of the game is very simple. By using these two pieces, you need to build a pyramid. What do you need to build?
Pyramid.
The rules for the game are, you have to use both the pieces. 3 edges are supposed to be at the bottom and 1 edge at the top. Again, I repeat, 3 edges are supposed to be at the bottom and 1 edge at the top. Coaches will now distribute the puzzle pieces. Anyone seen touching the puzzle pieces before I say time will get disqualified. How many of you want to get disqualified? Say aye. Smart people. Now, I will give you 2 minutes. And in those 2 minutes, whoever finishes first will get 50 points. How many points?
50 points.
How many of you are ready for 50 points? Say aye. And your 2 minutes, time starts now. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did everyone manage to solve the puzzle?
Yes.
Now, let's start the session. This book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. If you want to win friends and you want to influence people, this book is the key to everything. Now, I'm going to give you a preview of the first chapters of the book. The first chapter is, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Don't criticize people. Because when you criticize someone, they feel hurt or get defensive, so they stop listening. Imagine if someone insults you when you're talking. You'd immediately feel hurt and you'd want to snap at them back. I'm pretty sure everybody does that, right? Instead, try to understand them and speak calmly and kindly. Don't raise your voice at them because it only makes them more angry and agitated. This makes people more open to you and helps you get along better. This will make people open up to you in anything, shape, or form. It's like you're their best friend. It'll also strengthen your bond instead of fighting all the time. I'm sure we all want a pretty strong friendship instead of fighting, right? The next chapter is, give honest and sincere appreciation. Say things you genuinely want to say to people. People like to feel important and valued. When you truly praise them that they did well, it makes them happy and builds a good relationship. Try giving simple compliments for what they do regularly. Like, hey, I really like your shirt. I really like what you're wearing today. Simple compliments like that can make a person's day. Just actually mean what you say, not fake. The next chapter is, arouse in the other person an eager want. Let people know that you are giving attention to them. Make people feel important for their efforts and praise them sincerely. Appreciate someone's work or kindness. It makes them feel good about themselves. You did really good on that homework test today, or something like that. It'll make them feel good about themselves and more confident. People who feel valued are more happier, more friendly, more eager, and willing to help you. This builds a very strong foundation of friendships and relationships. Do this and you'll be welcome anywhere. Smile to make a first good impression. A genuine smile is powerful as it shows friendliness and makes people feel comfortable around you. So I want to request everyone here to please smile. It helps create a positive first impression even before you speak. Like when you're going to job interviews, nobody likes you sitting there being serious. They would want you looking happy.
Yes.
It makes others more open and happy to interact with you. Even when it's a random stranger, if you smile at them, who knows, it might build a conversation. Smiling can also improve your own mood and encourages people to respond with warmth, building instant trust. Now, I want you to do something that is very simple. I want you to think about all the happy things right now in your mind, but keep a sad face. Close your eyes, have a frown on your face, but try to think about all the happy things. Please. Are you getting anything? You're not getting anything because you're frowning. It doesn't come in your mind. Now, I want you to smile as hard as you can, but close your eyes and think about all the sad things that have happened in your life. It can be anything. Try to think about it. Talk about what others care about. Let's say if we both have different interests, but if we're meeting for the first time and you only talk about yourself, we would instantly get bored, right? We would want people to talk about something that we're interested in. It could be anything: football, archery, swimming, or even books. Anything, really. So a great way to make friends is by talking about things the other person likes. Don't just talk about yourself. Try to learn or enjoy what they care about. When you do this, they will love talking to you more and feel happy. It shows that you care about them and it helps you to become better friends. An easy way to become a good conversationalist. Make others feel important. A good way to build strong friendships is by making others feel important. Again, you should not only think about yourself, you should make sure the other person gets the attention that they need. Otherwise, it's not a proper friendship. You can do this by being kind, giving honest compliments, and showing that you notice good things about them. It doesn't even have to be hard. It can be simple, easy things. When people feel valued, they feel respected, and they will enjoy being around you more. Now, how to interest people. Let others feel it's their idea. A good way to get others to agree with you is by making them feel the idea is theirs. Like, have a conversation with them. Maybe bring your idea and also ask the person to modify it. Then at the end, the person will think it's their idea, making them feel important or even interested. Instead of telling someone what to do, let them share their thoughts and feel involved. When people think an idea is their own, they're more excited to support it. This makes teamwork easier and keeps everyone happy. How to make people like you instantly. See things from their side. I think we've all heard of a proverb, put yourself in their shoes. It's empathy. To understand people is by trying to see things from their point of view. Let's say you and another person have an argument, but after the argument is done, you go to your room and try to understand why the person did what they did. That's putting yourself in their shoes. Go throughout the full day that you know that the person did and try to understand why it came to this point. That way, you can avoid arguments or even find it easier to say sorry or end the argument. Don't only think about yourself, but put yourself in someone else's shoes. Imagine how the other person feels and why they think the way they do. When you do this, you can avoid arguments and become a better friend because people feel understood and respected. An argument. How to handle arguments. The best way to win an argument is not to argue. People usually stick to their opinions, and trying to prove them wrong can hurt your friendship. We're all basically unemployed lawyers trying to prove our case to each other. It's better to listen, be respectful, admit mistakes, and try to understand their side. Maybe if you do face an argument, it's better to have a debate on it. Try to speak calmly and kindly, understand what the other person thinks, and who knows, even you might be in the wrong, or maybe that person would understand that he himself is in the wrong. People are more likely to agree with you when you're kind and cooperative. A sure way of making enemies and how to avoid it. How to keep friends and avoid enemies. If you criticize, complain, or blame others, you can easily make enemies. People don't like feeling wrong, so praise others honestly, show appreciation, and focus on what's good on them. Being kind and encouraging keeps friendships strong and want to make people be with you. How would you feel if your friend kept criticizing you, complaining about you, and even blaming you for things that you didn't do? You would feel annoyed, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to be around him. But imagine if that person didn't criticize, complain, or blame. You would want to be around that person, as long as they're funny and confident and kind, right?
Yes.
Even small acts of kindness and recognition can make a huge difference in how people feel about you. Again, simple compliments or simple things. If you're wrong, admit it. Owning your mistakes. Admit when you're wrong right away and be honest about it. Saying I was wrong can stop people from blaming or criticizing you because they feel heard. It shows that you are responsible and immature, and it helps turn a problem into a chance to fix things and get along better. People will also trust you more when you don't try to make excuses or shift blame. We've all probably elongated that sorry just because we don't want to feel wrong, right? We've all done it before. And how would we feel when someone else has done it to us? We would feel so exhausted and even annoyed at that person. Right? Just for a sorry, it took me 1 hour to make that person say sorry for me. This is a real story. But anyways, I was so exhausted and annoyed. So instead, how to annoy that? Lower down your ego and immediately say sorry if you're wrong. A drop of honey. A drop of honey over force. You can influence people much better with kindness and gentle words than with anger or force. When you speak politely and treat others with respect, they're more willing to listen to you and cooperate. When you're angry and people tell you to calm down, they speak calmly and kindly. You have at least calmed down at least once before, right? Even when you're at the highest of your anger? Have you?
Yes.
But if you use harsh words or try to force your opinion, people often become defensive and stop listening. Kindness helps solve problems more smoothly and builds better relationships. The secret of Socrates. The power of gradual agreement. The secret is to get people to say yes from the beginning. Ask questions that is immediately the answer yes. Then your enemy or your opponent, when you're on a debate, will slowly realize that he is in the wrong. Instead of arguing or telling someone that they are wrong, you ask questions that lead them to agree with you step by step. When people keep saying yes, they start to feel more open and less defensive. This makes them more willing to listen to your ideas and accept your point of view. It works because people like to stay consistent to what they've already agreed to. We've all done that before, right? We just don't want to admit that we're in the wrong. But if someone keeps asking us questions that lead to yes, we start having a doubt in our head, and we gradually go to their side. The safety valve in handling complaints. Letting people be heard. Let people talk about their complaints without interrupting or arguing. If someone interrupts you, even every time when you try to talk, you'll just get more annoyed and more angry. And again, that's the root cause for arguments. When someone is upset, listen calmly and let them express everything first. This helps them feel heard and reduce their anger. Once they calm down, it becomes easier to solve the problem and find a fair solution. How to get cooperation. Winning cooperation through respect. To get people to cooperate, make them feel respected and important. Instead of ordering or forcing them, explain what you need and why it matters to them too. If you're proposing an idea that will only benefit yourself, why would they help you? Unless you are really good friends, why would they really help you unless it benefits them too? So explain why it matters to you and them also, so you can get cooperation while getting respect from that person. When people feel heard or involved, they're more willing to help. Being polite, patient, and understanding builds trust, and that makes cooperation easier. A formula that will work wonders for you. A simple formula that works with people. The main idea is simple. Don't criticize people because it makes them defensive. Instead, be genuinely kind, show appreciation when someone does something good, and try to understand what they want. When you talk to people, focus on their interests and how things benefit them, not just what you want. If you change how you treat others first, they are more likely to respond positively to you. I'm done.